Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today we're reacting to breaking down Go the Distance VoicePlay featuring EJ Cardona. Quick side note before we get started, I've been in contact with Jay Nunn, one of the singers of VoicePlay, about potentially coming on the channel, so we're in the process of potentially working that out. So if you're interested in some sort of interview, definitely leave a comment below, and stay tuned, because there is a good likelihood that we're just setting up some dates and stuff and communicating further, so texting back and forth. So stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to it. And if you are new here, definitely consider subscribing and checking out the rest of this. You could type in Jacob Restituto. If you're interested in acapella in general, Jacob Restituto pentatonics or VoicePlay or home free, a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll see a whole bunch of different style videos. So let's see what we got. This is their new song. His bass is insane, man. Nice. Let's talk about that record. So what we heard, first of all, really nice use of the stereo spectrum. I really like how the things are in the right, things are in the left. Really nice panning. I liked what you heard right there, how things got quieter, or were quiet and then got louder. That's called the crescendo. Opposite of decrescendo, which would be when you get quieter. So crescendo means you're quiet and then you progressively get louder.
Of a far off place where a great warm welcome would be waiting for me, when the crowds will cheer, when they see
the chords sound so good.
Face, and a voice keeps saying,
nice.
This is where I'm meant to be.
Right there, that's a plagal chord. So that's 4 4 4 1. Very, very often, plagal chord, also known as quote unquote the church chord, very, very, very frequently used in like the church, what's Catholic church, hymnal kind of stuff, like those that very, very commonly used. So plagals 4 to 1, very often used, or also referred to as quote unquote the church chord. Let's rewind this again. There it is.
Find my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. If I can be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Dude, his bass is crazy.
I'll be right where I
Where is it? There it is. Listen to the attack that he's getting on the first note of his bass. You can hear like the click of it. It's pretty impressive, man.
Right where I belong. Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though that road may wander, it'll lead me to you. Find 1,000.
What blows my mind about all these different basses, whoever you're talking about, whether it be Jeff, whether it be, I assume that's how you pronounce it just based on the way it's spelled. Like, I assume it's not Geoff, but like I think it's the Jeff, right? You know, Avi, whether it be Tim, Faust, which if you have not seen the interview, there's an interview with me, and I'm interviewing Tim on the channel. There are slides that they do between notes. Like, look at when right before he starts singing, the slide that he does is crazy. And I just don't get how they do it. Here, right. The slides that they do are crazy.
Would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance. I will stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat.
Where's this from? I obviously know I've heard the song before, for sure, and it sounds like a Disney song. I just can't I don't remember exactly where it's from. Nice. Hear that panning one left and right? That's called ping pong delay. So back or tremolo, if it was echo, it's ping pong delay. If it was not echo and it was just the same sound going and just panning left and right, that's called tremolo.
Till I go the distance and my journey is complete. And to look
Nice.
beyond the glory is the hardest part. For a hero's strength is measured by his heart. Oh,
Nice riff on that drum. That's crazy. His pitch toms. So what a pitch tom is, I reference them a lot. I don't know if I've actually talked about what they are. It's a tom drum is like, so part of a drum kit you have the snare drum, which we're all very familiar with, the kick drum, the cymbals, the hi-hat, all pretty familiar. The tom drums are these. There's a couple. There's rack toms and there's floor toms. Rack toms are the ones that are on the kit. You see them like next to the snare drum. Snare drum would be over here. If you're like a I guess a righty or typical drummer, as opposed to like a lefty drummer would have the snare on the other side. So the most common way you'll see it is snare drum will be over here. They're playing like the hi-hat over here, the snare over here. First tom, second tom, floor tom, which is actually like on a stand on the floor as opposed to rack mounted on the rack of the drum kit. They're all different pitched. So like you very often if you do a tom roll, you hear ba 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 da ba da bum, and then you'll pan them accordingly. So he does a really good job at these, and then even more so pitched, you'll hear pitched toms even more so in hip hop style music or pop, where rock there's not a ton of pitching you hear because you need 50 different drums to have all these different pitches, as opposed to like if you're using sample drums, you can just pitch them up and down. You don't actually have to have the instrument. So very often in like pop style music or hip hop style music, you'll hear more of a pitch, more distinct pitches, like an actual tonal instrument. Perfect example of a tom roll. Listen, lefty to right here. Voice is crazy. That's cool. Finishing each other's sentence, that was cool. Nice panning.
When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Dude, these chords that they were developing were insane, man. It's crazy how what I find even more crazy is when they do it live, because, and maybe I should start doing some more live stuff on the channel, because it's like you could do a lot of things in the studio and it's easier because you could take several takes, but like trying to do this stuff live is crazy. So maybe I should, that'd be a cool idea. So I hope you guys are enjoying this stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. God bless and peace out.